First, use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the 3 screws on the cover. There are also 2 small screws at the bottom of the back cover, also removed with a Phillips screwdriver. Then lift up the fabric on the front of the back cover, and you can remove the back cover. Here there's a small box. Also use a Phillips screwdriver to unscrew these 2 screws, and then you can open this small box. First, we need to replace this air pump. Still using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the screws on these 4 metal pieces. There are some zip ties securing some wires and connectors. You can use scissors to cut through them. Be careful when cutting not to cut the wires themselves, only cut the zip ties. This way, you can remove the connector from the main board. The main one to unplug is this white connector. Just use your fingers to pinch both ends front and back, and gently pull it upward to release it from the main board. Once the entire air pump box has been removed, use a pair of needle nose pliers to take out the 4 rubber things from the bottom of the metal plate. This metal base has one side higher and one side lower. When reinstalling, the higher side should go on the inside. When installing the new air pump onto this metal base, don't get the orientation reversed, otherwise it won't fit back in. For the bottom rubber things, align them with the holes on the metal plate. Then use the needle nose pliers to pull them through so they seat into the metal plate. Now just place the air pump in the correct position on the chair. Don't reinstall the screws yet. At this step, we still need to replace the other air pump, and then secure both with screws together. At the bottom of this air pump, there are also 4 screws. Use the same Phillips screwdriver to remove all 4 screws. On the main board inside, find the black connector to the right of the yellow connector and remove it the same way. Then you can take the entire air pump off the chair. Then take a new version air pump. The installation position is a bit different from before. This new air pump's box needs to be mounted in the same position as the other air pump, using the same screw holes. After reconnecting the air tube, plug the black connector back into the main board. Now you can reinstall the air tube connection and connector for the first air pump you removed, back onto the main board. You can grab some new zip ties to secure these areas. When putting this black cover back on, note that there are 2 ports inside that need to be aligned in order for it to fit. Finally, when putting the cover back on, an important step is that it must sit on top of the metal frame. That's what makes it fit flush. Finally, put all the screws back in, and you're done.